Hello my friends, welcome to Nail and Makeup Matchup Thursday. If you're new, welcome to the fam. My name is Ina Pandora and on Thursdays we are doing nails and makeup matchup. Little story on how it started. My sweet friend Chelly Soto, Chelly's nails on Instagram, I'll leave her handle right here so you can go and check her beautiful work. Oh my god, her nails are bomb.com. So every Thursday she's surprising me with a nail design to which I follow up with a makeup tutorial. And since the Halloween is around the corner, we spiced it up a little bit. I tried to make it as beginner friendly as possible, so if you decide to recreate it, make sure to tag me. I am so curious to see what you guys do. Everything that I used on myself, including the wig, the snakes, is going to be linked in the description box. Majority of the links that I share normally are affiliated, so I do earn a commission off of that if you decide to purchase or click on any links in the description. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with painting the snakes I got from Amazon. I'll make sure to link them down below if you want to get a hold of them as well. And all I'm doing is just using a spray paint and cover them really well. Then I let them dry for 24 hours and they're good to go. Next, I'm going to give a really good tease to my synthetic lace front wig I got from Amazon. This wig actually came in really nice the way it is, but I did want a little extra volume for this look. Next, we're gonna need bobby pins. And actually this band, I got it from Dollar Tree, so it was only $1. You gotta save some coin whenever you can, right? First, I'm going to secure the band with some bobby pins. Now, I didn't have a particular strategy on how I was placing the snakes. I was just trying to make it aesthetically pleasing as possible, but it did help that the big snakes were from rubbery, so I could pinch the bobby pins right through it, so I secured them in the hair and they would not go anywhere. And this is what I end up with in the end. To create that snake skin on the forehead and on the side of the cheeks, I use the hard wax from Mehren. Now, I don't have a lot of experience with special effects waxes and stuff, so this is my first time and I'm trying my best. But this one was really hard, so I don't know if there is like a certain way of warming it up and making it better and softer, but what I did is scooped it a little bit at a time and then warm it up with my fingers, kind of molded it in, and yeah, a little bit at a time worked. Basically, it reminded me how to play with a Play-Doh. So these are the 3 pieces that we are going to apply it on our face. Now, wax itself is very sticky, so it's stuck with no problem to my bare skin. However, I don't think it's gonna work over makeup, so I definitely recommend to do this before you apply your makeup. Also, if you have oily skin like mine, I would definitely recommend to glue it on with a spirit gum. That will definitely guarantee the longevity of this. Mehren has some of them as well. I got it too. It has spirit gum, and also if you decide to get the gum, it's like a glue, make sure that you get the remover too, because that thing is really strong. Now, before you decide to put any wax on your face, make sure that you are doing the test on your wrist first, because as we all know, the wax can be pretty irritating and can't make your skin irritated. Plus, a lot of people are allergic to it, so before you stick anything to your face, make sure that you are doing the proper testing. Annie decided to jump in and say hello to everyone. She actually was really sick that day, so I was trying to give her a little extra attention too. To create that snake-like skin texture, I'm gonna be using the eyeliner cap and just pushing it in, and that will give us a little texture like those little bubbles. I know it's looking crazy now, but once we're gonna paint it in, it's gonna make sense. For the most part, today I'm going to be using Enchanted palette from Sigma Beauty, and I'm going to start with Evergreen color, and I'm going to just dab it on top of our wax texture. For the brows today, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Ebin Brow Pomade. Not doing anything out of the order, just carving up starting from the underneath and then on top, and then fill it in, and that's about it. I finally got a hold of PLouise base, so I'm gonna give it a try today, and honestly, it did not disappoint. I'm using it in the shade 2. Now it's definitely a thinner consistency than I thought it would be, but it definitely did not disappoint. The makeup looked really nice, and also it minimized the texture on my eyelids, to which, you know, that's always a positive thing. On the crease, I'm starting packing on the Evergreen shade from the Enchanted palette. All I'm doing is just packing it on and slowly dragging it into a cat eye kind of shape. All I'm doing at this point is just pack a little bit at a time, and then bringing it all the way into the inner corner as well. Now I'm not worried for it to be completely perfect right now because we're gonna blend it in slowly later, but I do want that intensity. To smooth the edges, I'm using this iridescent color in the shade Cosmos. Seriously, this color is so chic and so beautiful. The reflection when it hits the light, it's so beautiful. For the underbrow, I'm using All In from the Nikkie Tutorials and Beaty palette. It's so funny, I have so many gold shades, but they're so different. I think this one kind of completes the transition, and it looks so beautiful when the light hits. Just take a look at it, it's so pretty. Lately, in order to cut the crease, I've been removing the layer on my eyelid, and for that I use a makeup remover. Today I'm using the one from BH Cosmetics. I feel like this way the less product is on the eyelid, it emphasizes the less the texture, so it looks much better, especially if you have textures eyelid. It's a little extra work, but it's definitely worth it. On my eyelids, I'm going to be using the shade Electrum from the same palette. Seriously, this gold shade is one of the best I own, and it's so unique. I love it. In the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Bay and Nikkie Tutorials palette, the shade All In, same one that we used on our brow bone. I feel like these two colors are completing each other, so it fits really well in the inner corner too. For my eyeliner today, I'm using the Loreal Infallible Blackest Black Gel Eyeliner. I do prefer the gel liners a lot more than the liquid liners, simply because the longevity and the waterproof power is a lot better. Plus, it doesn't emphasize as much the texture on your eyelids either, so yeah, that's always a plus for me. To glue the rhinestones, I'm using the lash glue from Kiss. Now, if you'd like to get the same exact stones, I will have them all linked in the description box. I normally get majority of my stuff off Amazon, so now with this part you can definitely get as creative as you'd like if you want more rhinestones or less. Before I apply my false lashes, I always use a mascara, and today I'm using the Huge from Stila. For the lashes, I'm using the Magestic Cat from Ebin New York. If you're looking for really good lashes, but yet still affordable, definitely recommend this one. And they're available on Amazon too. For the under eye, I'm using the shade Evergreen from the Enchanted palette. Same thing, just packing it on, and then leave a little extra space in the inner corner just for that more of a dramatic wing. To create the art underneath the eye, I'm using the Sigma liquid liner. I feel like this one has a little more contrast and a pop of black than the gel liner, so I decided to use it instead. To prime my face today, I'm using the Smashbox Minimize Pores. I do love this primer, however, any minimizing pores primers, guys, are not very healthy, so make sure that if you're gonna use it to double cleanse your skin before you go to bed, simply because that might clog the pores, and in the long run that might actually make them larger. So make sure you double cleanse if you're gonna use a product like that. However, for me, it's definitely worth using it because I have a lot of scarring around my nose, so it definitely minimizes it and makes them look a lot smaller. For the foundation, I'm using today Anastasia in the shade 110. I simply love this foundation for the luminosity look, and also it's very lightweight and it looks so phenomenal on the skin. If you haven't tried it yet, you're missing out. Give it a try, you won't regret it. To powder my face today, I'm using the Revolution Pro Banana Light Loose Powder. I love this powder simply because it's affordable, and also it's so lightweight you can't even see it on the skin. Definitely one of my top choices for a drugstore loose powder. To contour my nose, I'm using the shade Cosmos. Of course, I'm making it extra dramatic, but that's okay because Halloween makeup tutorials are all about that extra. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and with evergreen color, the same thing that I did on my forehead, I'm gonna do on the side of my face too, just on the wax. For the lips, I'm gonna be using a Sigma Longwear pencil in black. I do not have a black liquid lipstick and it was too late to go pick some up, so this one worked just fine. That's another example, guys. You don't always need everything that you see online. Sometimes you just can make it work with whatever you have at home, and that is just fine. Now, if you know me by now, you know I love glitter, bling, and all that's shiny. So we're going to add gold glitter in the cracks of that we pre-made in this skin to kind of emphasize the texture. Now, you can do that with a gold eyeliner glitter if you have one. I did order one, but it didn't come in time from NYX. However, I did find a glitter from NYX, that loose glitter that I had it packed in one of my kits. And since the wax is tacky, you don't even need to use glitter glue. However, if you ever need a really good one, NYX has a really good one for a very affordable. I definitely would recommend that one. But since the wax is pretty tacky, I didn't need to use a glitter glue in this particular case. To outline my lips, I wanted something that imitates like the melted gold, that metallic mirror-like consistency. And to achieve that, I definitely had to invest in some mixing liquid, and this Mehren Metallic powder is top-notch, the best. To glue my gems on my lips, I'm using the Ebin Lash Glue. I think this one is perfect simply because it's black and it kind of melts into our lips, makes it less visible and noticeable. And I forgot how good it is because when I tried to take the rhinestones and gems off of my lips, that was a little challenge. So yeah, if you're looking for a drugstore really good black lash glue, look no more. My upper lip was missing something, so I decided to top it off with this black glitter from NYX. It kind of added a little bit of a texture to which made our design to pop a little more. And for my body, again, I used the mixing liquid from Mehren and the powder, the gold powder. And check this out. This one turned me into like a gold statue. Isn't that amazing? Oof, I was so obsessed with this formula. Now keep in mind this will stain your clothes and it's waterproof, so it was very challenging to get it off my body too, to wash it off, but it looked amazing and honestly it was worth the pain. And of course, finishing up with the wig. And this concludes the look. Let me know in the comments down below what makeup tutorial should I do next, or what Halloween tutorial should I do next. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.